Think about one of the things that we're talking about here, because I do want to examine what Zaslow is saying there about Brunson's high IQ play, because I will live and die with whatever it is Brunson's doing, but that shot from that distance is not a great shot.
He wouldn't have taken it if Wembanyama wasn't guarding him, I don't believe. Okay. You have him so far from the hoop.
But one of the things that was happening at the end of the game is the acquisitions that these teams made for this situation were on display, where it's De'Aaron Fox against Alvarado. They traded for Alvarado during the season. Alvarado was being trusted there because Shamet has gone cold and is still getting some of the minutes, but they're trusting Alvarado in that situation. And so you've got a situation with 5 seconds left in a game, Zaz, where it's not Brunson with the ball. It's not Towns with the ball. It's at half court somebody who doesn't have a lot of experience in the finals falling over the line with De'Aaron Fox guarding him. And I just want to go through with you guys some of the numbers here, even though I know that numbers talk is usually something that people tune out on, because I just think some of the numbers here are super interesting. So teams down 20-plus points the last 2 years in the postseason. The Knicks are 5-3 the last 2 years in that spot. The rest of the league is 4-71.
Oh, wow.
And the half, at the half, the Knicks had made 15 shots and the Spurs had made 14 threes.
Oh, wow.
So you had the Spurs basically starting as hot as is possible for a team. And then there's this stat. Before last night, when teams are down 20 plus in the fourth quarter, they were 4-750.
Oh, wow.
So this goes in the all-time bucket where you have some all-time things. And Mike's right when he says, and I'm curious because the announcers can always make this stuff worse. And I don't think De'Aaron Fox's move is going to be considered an all-time blunder because the announcing team didn't react to it as if it was an all-time blunder. Usually the audience needs a little bit of permission to rally in mass, and the announcers will help you with that. That was not the case last night, and I thought it was weird that they were a bit muted about all of that.
Did they get swept away in the emotion of that building?
I think so.
Did they not realize that De'Aaron Fox was in a rush to make it still a one-possession game? What was your reaction? Granted, that place seemed nuts. It seemed like an insane asylum. I get not being like fully clear, but in my house, I was by myself screaming, "What are you doing?" I don't know if you guys reacted the exact same way. It felt dumb from the jump, run to the corner.
No, my reaction, that's it. My reaction was that as soon as he's on the fast break on the left part of the lane, I expected him to go toward the basket and then veer off into the corner and loop back around like every other NBA player in that situation knows to do, because you don't risk losing the ball. And specifically, right, this part is all like, okay, maybe if it's Brunson, but not if it's that guy. Like, Anunoby is their best defender. Like, that guy's locked down, and that's not the guy I'm going after.
I actually didn't say anything while it was unfolding because my wife was sleeping right next to me, and I'm watching the tablet. It's on my stomach. I didn't want to wake her.
So you're kind of like a mime. You're like,
yeah. And my son, my 14-year-old son, watching in his bedroom down the hall, he's screaming, as the ball is into the background. I'm trying to be really cool.
Why aren't you watching it, like, with him? Why are you in bed watching it on mute?
You know what happened? I had a very big day yesterday. I had a great day. I had a very emotionally draining day yesterday. Dan, I saw He-Man.
Oh, wow.
And so by the time the game's on, I'm emotionally drained, okay? And at halftime, I almost shut the game off at halftime. Like, the Knicks weren't coming back. It was a terrible game.
Everyone I was at bowling with, we agreed. We're just going home.
Yeah.
This game's over. We don't need to go watch it anywhere.
Terrible game. So at halftime, like, we all dispersed. Me, my son, I got my cousin who's staying with us as well. We all dispersed to our separate bedrooms. Like, all right, I'm going to go watch upstairs, And that's why it went down like that, because the game was bad.